It feels so, something feels right about being with you in the summer, man.
Yeah.
We had such a beautiful, this is a Summer Bears reunion.
And it's one of those things where, Tom has been public.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about when it comes to the Bears right now.
Yeah, Tom's been very public. And I said, and I'm good friends with Tom, and I just texted him, checking in, how, hope everything's good with the divorce, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, hey man, dude.
Who's your guy?
Yeah.
You're like, where are you hiding your money? Because I'm getting, the reason, I've been thinking the reason you probably took so long to get married is because you were figuring out opening up accounts in the Cayman Islands.
Yes, yeah. And the thing is, it just takes a little while because my father does have a criminal background. Yeah. So the Cayman Islands were just a little slow, but we did officially get it done, and it feels like.
And on paper, you're on food stamps.
Oh, dude, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. I mean, yeah, dude. And so I asked Tom. I said, dude, Stavros. I know he's home now. He's been in the movies, but I said we can kind of, if you want to.
Tag
Summer Bears if you need, and Tom's response was not happening this summer. So it's just one of those things where I think Tom is saying, you know what? I may get clipped in the divorce.
I think let them finish all their legal proceedings before they they learn their lesson.
Right. Yeah.
Trusting two fucking idiots like us.
I know. Well, it was one of those things.
$1 million property.
Where I know I asked Tom once. Tom was like, I was like, how you liking Summer Bears or Winter Bears? He's like, dude, I love it. He was like, and I love it because the first 30 minutes of seemingly every episode is just you two shitting on Bert. So he was like, Bert kind of just, he was like, I watch Bert just kind of taking all this in about how the comedy scene really feels about him. And then he said, it's fun for me to watch Bert.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, smart for Tom, because this would have been his summer. This would have been the summer that Tom's in the crosshairs. That's why he's the shrewdest between the two of them.
Let me tell you something right now. Out of all the people we know, and we know a lot of people who are making real money. And we're at the point now, we've been doing this so long, where it's like we've watched our peers become moguls. Some of them become moguls. Yeah. And it's just one of those things where, but Tom, out of all of them, is the shrewdest. Like, Tom is one of those guys. When I was talking to Tom once, I did a show with him. I opened up for him at the freaking United Center, right? He killed whatever. And then immediately after, I was like, how'd you like the show? Tom was like, oh, it was great. Within 5 seconds, somebody came up to him with a clipboard and was going over the F&B, the merchandise, the food and beverage, the merchandise, and basically the profit in, the numbers in, numbers out.
See, respect, but I didn't do comedy, do gay shit like that. That sucks.
Yeah,
I think the business, the like comedians becoming businessmen sucks.
Yeah,
that's not who the fuck we are. We're not smart, and we're not business guys.
That's why Christina wanted the divorce.
Why can't we just be fun? Yeah. Look, I don't want to. I will not get no conjecture here. Those are actual friends of ours going through a public divorce. I do not envy them.
Yeah,
but look, I will say. Everyone's looking at it from the fat
rich
guy
and
loses
hot.
weight. He divorced. Do you think it's fun? Who do you think it's more fun to be married to?
Yeah,
a fun fat guy or a guy on peptides?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if you had to pick in your old age, like that's what I'm banking on.
100%.
For me, the prime of my life, I've known since I was a boy. Is going to be my 40s.
Oh yeah.
As a child, you look at me and you're like, that child should be bald, obese, with a bad back, and that will be the prime of his life. You could see it in my face. This is who I was always meant to be.
No, any girl out there listening, just know if you want to get the best fucking of your life from Stavros, it's right now. Because as you're losing weight and getting healthier, it's going to get shittier and shittier. But right now, you can pipe something with the bad back.
Oh, you're right. It's my life depends.
Dude, honestly, I guarantee you the best sex you ever had is when you had no teeth. When you were missing the two front teeth, you were probably piping girls because you knew how hard you had to work for it.
That is true. All I had, I was like, look, I won't say tricked. That has a legal connotation.
I was going to say that,
but not tricked. Everything was above board. And it was full. Everyone was happy to be there. But I'll say this: I think many women that I hooked up with when I was toothless were very surprised that I had charm. They see a toothless guy and they're like, this is, I fucked a lot of girls who are like, this is fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll never do this again.
Yeah, because you were
it's like me going salsa dancing.
Right.
I'll try it once, I'll have a good time. I'm never doing it again.
I dabble.
A lot of girls fucked me back then, and still to this day, as a fun and like, huh?
Well, I mean, think about the point of view from, the women that you were having sex with, like some hot yoga chick, the next day hits the group chat and the girl's like, how was your night last night? She's like, I fucked a toothless fat guy.
And exactly, if you're bad at fucking, basically what I'm saying is you have earned. It's like being a kid from a disadvantaged background, and you have a criminal record, right? And you're trying to get into college. And you're like, I know my grades aren't great, and I know I had a shady past, but you will not regret it if you give me a chance. If that kid goes and fails and robs, steals a box of Uncrustables from the cafeteria,
right?
He's going to jail. If basically as a fat toothless broke back then. Like Compton was starting to make money, but I wasn't, I wasn't like, I couldn't just be like flex with cash, right?
Sure.
I had enough to take you on a nice date, but everything I had going for me, if I then am bad at fucking, then they're gonna be like, biggest mistake of my fucking life. They're gonna be pissed. But if I'm good at fucking, they're like, hey, that was a fun little experience.
Hell yeah.
Fucking that toothless guy my clit fit in the gap in his teeth.
Yeah.
He could just gum my pussy for a
and now
Stavvy and Krista Stefano go off about Tom Segura divorcing Christina P. Basically saying Christina P won. She is so going to take him for so much money. Look, I can already tell with this whole, we're amicable. We went to London together. The fact that they're not going to do that podcast together. Everything might be fine now, but upcoming, let me assure you, as every divorce attorney hits her up, and then she starts hearing from the kids, Daddy's new girlfriend she is going to take him to the cleaners. But these two guys, it seems like everyone in their circle knew about this well before the news came out. And now that Christina P. has addressed it publicly, they're all now allowed to talk about it. These guys took over for Tom and Bert with the Two Bears, One Cave podcast. Best filling co-host ever, as they just spent the entire podcast just trashing Tom and Bert, as they should. But I mean, within that world, now that everybody's talking about it, once again, I mean, they're all friends with both of them, but they are all also on Christina P's side. And I'm just wondering how this is all going to shake out in the end. It's not just going to be like 6 months from now. It's not going to be, it's just Christina does 1 week of your mom's house and Tom does the other. That is not going to last. It's human nature. It's just human nature. And, I mean, Tom, you lost the weight, got on the peptides, and is trying to go younger. Messed up, though, that I think all the real problems began when Christina got cancer, as per her own thing, saying, it's been like the past 3 years, and she wasn't just talking in general about how, she's gone through everything, cancer and everything, because they've had problems for a while, and it was finally Tom Segura who pulled the plug, it seems. I mean, no one's claiming otherwise, and every action has been that of Tom pulling the plug, especially the fact that he himself will not address it or anything. But, yeah. That instead of doing that podcast with Bert, you should have just let these two co-host again. That would have been a much better Two Bears, One Cave, because Bert, my God. Ugh. That guy is just disgusting. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.